Hey kids, I'm Pastor John, and I'm here to bring you this week's children's time. And I wore my robe and my stole today, just so that I could tell you about these things. Sometimes you might, if you see a pastor wearing something like this, you might wonder, well, why would a pastor wear something like that? And it's all about being a pastor in a sense, and what it means for us to be with you and to be a part of the church, but also have a special place to help lead the church. So one of the things I wanted to tell you is that this, in particular, is what they call a stole. Maybe you've heard that word before. And a stole is one of the things that pastors for a very, very long time, hundreds of years, thousands of years, have worn these as a symbol. And I did a little bit of looking around and finding what other people understood these things to mean. And one of the things that it symbolizes is what we call eternal life, which means that even after we die, just like Jesus, we will live again. I didn't even know about that part of it. What I remember is that it's a sign that I'm a servant. You see, I am ordained. What that means is that I've been asked by the church to serve you. I'm your pastor. I'm your guide. I'm a person who helps you find your way in Christian faith and grow up to be an adult who believes in Jesus and follows Jesus in different ways. And one of the things that I can tell you that's most important to me to teach you about Jesus is that he wanted us to serve. And he didn't do that by just telling people that he wanted them to serve. He didn't want them to serve him. He wanted all of us to know what it means to serve one another by serving his disciples. There are lots of different stories about that. And one of my favorites is when he washed the disciples' feet. And one of the things I learned about a stole is that part of its symbolism is about the towel that Jesus used. Now, I don't remember who told me that. I just thought it was a really great story. That when Jesus got ready to wash his disciples' feet, he took a towel and he put it over his head, just like this. And then when he knelt down and he was washing the disciples' feet, he could take the towel and he could wipe their feet and make them dry again. I really like that idea because every time I put one of these on, it reminds me that if Jesus can serve other people, then that's probably what I should be doing too. So you see, I think that sometimes people think that pastors are more important than the people in the churches, but I don't think that at all. I think that all of us are every bit as important as every other person, and that if we don't all serve one another and the people of the world around us, that we really are not listening carefully to what Jesus said. It's not about who's the most important. It's about who serves Jesus. And all of us can do that. Will you pray with me? Dear Lord, make me a servant, humble and true. Amen.